Brace yourself for an eye-opening dive into these jaw-dropping psychological revelations about human behavior, love, and women, truths that will reshape how you see the world. After intimacy, women crave sustained closeness far more than the stereotypical male response of rolling over and drifting into sleep. When a woman feels sexually fulfilled, it can ignite a delightful feedback loop, paving the way for more frequent and enjoyable encounters. Intriguingly, women who regularly explore their own bodies, through touch or self-awareness, often exhibit heightened levels of sex hormones, amplifying their sensuality. Here's a pro tip: showcasing your bedroom finesse out of the blue is far more effective than hyping it up beforehand. Overblown promises can build expectations too high, risking a letdown that leaves her underwhelmed. On the flip side, a woman's disinterest often reveals itself subtly, avoiding eye contact, casting her gaze downward, while locking eyes with you typically broadcasts attraction loud and clear. Here's a wild statistic: an astonishing 1% of women can reach a full, earth-shattering orgasm solely through breast stimulation, a testament to the body's untapped potential. The clitoris, a biological masterpiece, stands alone as the only human organ that defies aging, retaining its sensitivity and vitality indefinitely. Even more mind-blowing, the average female orgasm stretches out 4 times longer than the male equivalent, clocking in as a prolonged wave of bliss. When she asks, "How do I look?" tread carefully. Brutal honesty isn't always the golden ticket. Prolonged isolation can dull the sting of loneliness into quiet acceptance, yet an irrational fear of being alone might silently sabotage someone from tapping into their deepest strengths and possibilities. Digging deeper, studies suggest women generally prefer a male genital length of 8 to 10 centimeters. Size queens might disagree, but the data holds firm. Sexual compatibility ranks sky-high in importance, with a striking 80% of women test-driving it before tying the knot, ensuring the spark aligns with the commitment. Women in their 40s and 50s often report orgasms that hit harder and feel richer than in their younger years, perhaps a reward of experience and self-assurance. Biologically, women's lower body water content means alcohol hits them faster and harder than it does men. Cheers to efficiency. Ever notice women's group bathroom expeditions? Beyond the practical, there's social pit stops, chances to swap remarks, touch up mascara, or share a laugh. Ovulation turbocharges the female body, making orgasms more attainable and intense during this fertile window. Women also appreciate partners attuned to their unspoken signals, feet angled toward you, fingers twirling hair, or lingering close, all subtle green lights of interest. Now for a quirky detour: human testicles are relentless factories, pumping out 1,500 sperm with every heartbeat, nature's overachiever at work. Astonishingly, research pegs the cap for meaningful friendships at around 150 across a lifetime, a limit wired into our social brains. First impressions. A whopping 80% of men can't resist sneaking a glance at your chest, instinct in action. Women, though, might signal attraction more subtly, licking their lips mid-chat with someone who catches their eye. Couples who cozy up to watch adult films together often forge tighter bonds, their shared openness fueling commitment. Mark Twain nailed it: the 2 most important days in your life are the day you were born and the day you find out why. In Western circles, feet emerge as an oddly popular sexual fetish, unassuming, yet potent. Here's an old-school nugget: never let your wife see you cry, no matter the agony. Stoicism's unwritten rule. To truly set a woman ablaze, don't zero in on just the obvious zones. Explore her legs, breasts, neck, erogenous playgrounds that amplify desire when teased right. A man's friends are a mirror to his soul, watch them to know him. Trading barbs with fools. A losing battle, they'll drag you into their mud pit and outweak you with seasoned nonsense. Shockingly, an average-sized male organ usually gets the job done just fine, no need for extremes. Wealth, allies, a partner, even a throne, all can be reclaimed. But this body? Once it's gone, it's game over. Facing a venomous person or a prickly thorn offers 2 stark choices: crush it beneath your heel or keep your distance. Half measures won't cut it. Kissing and makeouts hit women harder emotionally, stirring the heart, while men often revel more in the raw physical rush. Fear of death is really fear of life unlived. A man who seizes every moment can face the end unflinching. Anger's a double-edged blade, corroding its keeper more than its target. Women, in a captivating twist, often find romance blooming after soaking in love ballads or swoony films, art stoking the heart's embers. A man's mood casts a spell on how women perceive him, draping him in an aura that's hard to pin down but impossible to ignore. Ovulation doesn't just heighten fertility, it can nudge a woman's mind toward infidelity, a primal pull strongest mid-cycle. Tag along while she shops for lingerie, and you might ignite an unexpected flare of desire, retail therapy with a twist. Time bends with emotion, an hour with a captivating woman slips by like a second, but a second on a blazing coal stretches into torment, Einstein's relativity, everyday style. A man's scent can weave a slow magic, drawing a woman in and kindling love from a single whiff. As the ancient proverb goes, a journey of 1,000 miles kicks off with one bold step. Women between 30 and 40 often dive deeper into sexual fantasies and casual flings, unshackled from youthful hesitations. Peak desire for most women flares when genital and nipple stimulation sync up, a dynamic duo of pleasure. Don't haunt the past or chase the future, root yourself in the now, wisdom borrowed from mindfulness gurus. Think women dress to impress men? Nope, they adorn themselves for their own joy, swayed by mood swings, settings, seasons, waxing days, menstrual tides, and whatever baubles are within reach. Frequent lovemaking can supercharge a woman's libido and radiate feminine energy, a cycle of vitality. Younger women might gravitate to older men, drawn by the stability and gravitas they exude. Instinct pulls women toward vibrant, healthy mates, muscles are optional, vigor's the magnet. Science backs it, regular sex can shore up your immune defenses, a perk beyond the obvious. Women lock eyes longer with men who intrigue them, a gaze that speaks volumes. Remarkably, women mull over outfits for 15 to 20 minutes daily, fashion as ritual. For some, deep morning thrusts in doggy style hit the orgasmic bullseye, timing and angle in perfect harmony. Here's a stunner, brushing a woman's lips can spark arousal in nearly 70% of them, small move, big impact. Peek into a woman's purse, and you'll find a chaotic trove of might-need trinkets, rarely used, always carried. Female orgasms defy time, with some women savoring them well past 90, pleasure without a finish line. Strangely, depression can creep in during arousal or sex, a shadow amid the light. When drawn to someone, a woman's voice might race and climb higher, a flirty, unconscious tell. In a bizarre footnote, semen carries zinc and calcium, allies against tooth decay, nature's dental bonus. Studies show breast-centric foreplay sends male arousal soaring, an ancient trigger still firing. Love this deep dive? Pass it on to friends and family. We're eager for your reactions, drop a comment below. Made it to the end? Say, okay, to confirm you've absorbed this treasure trove. Hungry for more? Catch the recommended video on your screen. Until next time, stay safe, stay awesome, and thanks for joining the ride.